Milk. According to commercials and one of my best friends from elementary school, milk is an incredible drink that will make you tall, increase your lifespan, and add years onto your life. On the other side, milk is a terrible product that is simply cow juice that can cause congestion and stomach problems. So, who is right? Well, my friend from elementary school who drank a whole glass of milk every day is now towering at 6 feet 6 inches, so maybe he was onto something. Look, I'm not here to tell you what to drink or eat. You're capable of making your own decisions on milk and other dairy products. That being said, my friend is a real person who really drank milk every day and now is really tall. Like, look at him, next to a normal-sized person. As much as he might want to say it was the milk, if you watched my video on coffee, you'll know that your height is mostly determined by your DNA. My friend's parents are also really tall, and he was very active as a kid and still is. So more than likely, that was the cause of his height and not the milk. Science, however, is pretty mixed on whether or not milk has anything to do with height. But the consensus seems to be that if it does directly affect your height, it's not by much. I read well over a dozen studies about milk, dairy, and height, and all the kids who drank more milk also consumed more non-dairy proteins and were more active. So though there is some correlation, there does not seem to be any replicable direct causation. In regard to everything else other than height, milk is really no different than any other food, despite, being advertised as such. You can get just as much protein and calcium and other vitamins from a slice of pizza as you could a glass of milk. Other foods like broccoli and kale have a lot of calcium too and are better for you than a slice of pizza. But it's important to have a well-balanced diet. You cannot get everything you need to stay healthy from one food group. You need variety. So, though milk might help, it's not a cure-all, nor should it be your main source of nutrition. The same way you shouldn't only eat broccoli and kale. But what about the people who say milk is just straight up bad for you? Well, they're right, but also they're not. If you're among the majority of people who are lactose intolerant, milk might not be good for you. Lactose intolerance comes in a wide variety of severities, but most people have mild lactose intolerance that can just lead to bloating or audible stomach churnings. Most people who are lactose intolerant don't even realize it, as they don't have severe symptoms like painful cramping or explosive diarrhea, which are other common side effects for people with lactose intolerance. So if you're lactose intolerant, obviously avoiding milk is a no-brainer. If you're not lactose intolerant, milk is fine to drink. A lot of parents believe that it causes congestion and should be avoided at all costs when you have a cold. But unless you have a milk allergy, this is not true. Studies found that there is no correlation with drinking milk and mucus production. And other studies found that drinking milk when you might have a cold might actually be a good thing, especially if you're not eating a lot due to a lack of appetite. So, bottom line, milk is not a cure-all, but it's not bad for you either. You can keep milk in your diet, but be sure to keep your diet diverse in order to stay healthy. And obviously, if you're lactose intolerant or have a milk allergy, don't drink milk. I feel like I shouldn't even have to say that. Well, that's it for this video. Thanks so much for watching. If you like what you saw, please like this video. And if you want to see more content by me, subscribe to my channel. Do it. If you want, you can also let me know down in the comments below what you think I should do my next video on, and I might actually do it.